Hi friends, today for social studies we're going to be traveling to a new and very interesting country. If you're following along with us at home, make sure that you have your social studies journal ready. We're going to go through each one of the spots and fill them in together. Today we're going to be visiting the country of Madagascar. Madagascar is an island off of the continent of Africa, and it is home to some very interesting animals and very yummy looking foods. So I'm excited to learn about Madagascar today. On your social studies journal in the middle, go ahead and copy down Madagascar now. Alright, now let's take a look at a map of Madagascar. First we're starting with the whole world, and today we're going to zoom in on the continent of Africa and zoom in even a little bit farther into the Indian Ocean to the island of Madagascar. For your map today, it's always a little bit tricky to draw the places that we visit, but do your best and go ahead now for your map and draw a map of Madagascar. Alright, now let's learn about food from Madagascar. Today you will have two choices for your food. The first food for a choice to write about today is crab. Because Madagascar is an island, they eat a lot of seafood on the island. Crab is one of the most favorite seafoods of the people of Madagascar. When they eat crab, they usually eat it with steamed vegetables and rice. So crab is your first choice for food today. Your second choice is a food that was very interesting to learn about, and this food is called koba. Koba is like a cake, but it's a cake made of ground peanuts, brown sugar, and flour. What's really interesting about koba is that it's steamed inside of a banana leaf. I have never tried this before, but it sounds and looks very, very yummy and would like to try it if I get to go there someday. So choice number 2 today is koba. Go ahead now and for food, decide if you want to write and draw a picture of crab or write and draw a picture of koba. Now we're going to learn about the different animals of Madagascar. If you've seen the animated movie, you probably know some of the really interesting animals that live there, but today I picked two. The first animal that's a choice today is a lemur. The lemurs are native to Madagascar, which means that they don't live in any other place in the world. There are lots of different kinds of lemurs, and they all have different colored fur. But the most commonly found one, the most famous one, is called the ring-tailed lemur. And that's the one that has kind of the yellowish eyes and then the stripes on its tail. Something really interesting I learned about lemurs when I was doing my research is that they can make the most sounds, the most amount of different sounds of any of the prime. I added some sounds to this video so you can hear the clicks and howls that these lemurs can make. Your second choice for animal today is an animal that's extinct, meaning that it doesn't live anymore, but I thought it was really interesting and I wanted to teach you about it. And this animal is called the elephant bird. So just like it sounds, it's a really, really big bird that kind of has a body like an elephant, but a head like a bird. And the elephant bird lived a long time ago. One thing that's interesting about this bird is if it was still alive today, it would be the biggest bird in the world. It would be 10 feet tall, which is taller than all humans. So your second choice today is the elephant bird. Go ahead now and decide if you're going to write about the ring-tailed lemur or the elephant bird, and you can fill out the animal portion of your social studies journal now. All right, today I have two fun facts for you about Madagascar. The first I thought was very interesting because I did not know this about Madagascar, but it has something that is a lot like another country we studied, Australia. Madagascar has the third biggest coral reef around the island. And similar to the Great Barrier Reef, there's lots of interesting ocean animals that live in the reef there. The second fun fact that you can write about is something that Madagascar is very famous for, and that is the vanilla bean. Usually when we think of vanilla, we think of things that are flavored like vanilla, like ice cream and yogurt. But one thing that I learned is that vanilla grows in a pod that looks almost like a green bean. And those green bean pods are dried, and then you can scrape the vanilla out of the inside to get the flavor. So your two choices today, you can write about the reefs or you can write about Madagascar vanilla. Go ahead now and fill out the fun fact portion of your social studies journal. I hope you enjoyed learning about Madagascar, and I can't wait to see where we go next week.